Okay, I'm going to make a video of my screw advance box joint jig. Show how it works. So here's the jig right here. And what it does is it cuts box joints so that you can make a joint like this. I've already done a couple. The way it works is when you cut it, this fits together like that, and it's a very strong joint. So I'll show you how I cut the next set on the other ends of the plywood here. Okay, I've got the stack of plywood of the other ends that I want to do. So I'm going to do 4, so 2 long and 2 short. What you want to do first is put a sacrificial piece of plywood in that so you don't get any tear out from the dado blade as the saw goes through. And then put the rest. And set them in there. Make sure they're square. Alright, so I've got it set right where the tooth is there, is the edge of the plywood. Plywood's sitting against there. I'm going to tighten up the clamps. Make sure that doesn't go anywhere. Alright, that's in there. Now what I need to do is reset the gear so that that's at 0 position. So I unscrew this here. So I can raise this. And now it's at 0 position. So I tighten this down again. Now, the width of these cuts that I'm making, I set the dado blade to be 3/4 of an inch. And I know that based on the gear ratio here, this gear, and then the number of threads per inch, that 1 turn equals 1/4 inch. So in order to move the blade from here to there, that is 1.5 inches, so I have to turn it 6 cranks. Okay, I'm all set up, so I'm going to turn the dust collector on and then the saw. The dust collector. Connected to the saw. And then turn the saw on. Okay, a couple minutes later, and I've got all the fingers cut. So I will take it off and then show you how it fits together to make a box. I'm making drawers for an enormous cabinet that I'm going to put out in the shed that looked like it was about right sized on paper, but after I got it together, I probably should have looked at the dimensions before I built it. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of it together. I got the first one together. Fits right. Super snug, super tight. Pretty cool. When I got this glued up, it's going to be an extremely strong box. Box joints are really strong. Anyway, that's how my screw advance box joint jig works. And kind of bring it back to the original position here. Anyway, based on combination of gears, you can make box joints pretty much any size.